Hey everyone, today we're here to talk about why you should consider selling in the holiday season. Joining us is Jace again.
G'day.
Made pros and cons, and we'll be really quickly. Obviously, we're full of positivity, so let's start with the pros.
Yes.
Firstly, online traffic.
Yeah.
Statistically, this is probably the busiest time of the year for people to be scrolling. They're with family. A bit of downtime watching the cricket on Boxing Day. More eyes?
Yeah, I think we can all agree that as we head up to Christmas, everyone's flat stick. You know, kids finishing up at school, whether it's young kids or seniors, HSC, things like that, where commitments get pretty heavy as we draw to the end of the year. So I think there's a lot of distractions, a lot of heavy load on people. So once you sort of hit the holiday season, I think this time of year now, everyone just has a sigh of relief and can take a breath and then start doing things that they probably wanted to do over the last couple of months. And that would be start considering some property movements, what's out there, what can they buy, whether there's anything of interest, that sort of thing. So I think they look at it in a more relaxed attitude.
And probably coming from a more qualified, serious instead of just kicking tires.
Yeah, I think so, and then generally through that holiday break you'll find a lot of people, if they do like something and they make an inquiry, you're not going to bother. I think homeowners, just if you're thinking about real estate, but you're not going to move for 6 or 12 months. You're not going to come around what we refer to as tie kickers. They're going to be more serious clientele. So when you do get an inquiry, there might be less of them or fewer inquiries, but probably better quality in a sense of where someone's up to and if they're ready to purchase.
Another pro might also be less competition. So there might be more people waiting for the holiday season to be over before they bring their property on, so that might also be another little tick.
That's right,
in the green box.
And also you're not relying, so open homes generally stop over this period, so this weekend's the final open home weekend of the year when it comes to the property view guide, and I think then once the open homes stop, we're not reliant on the regular Saturday open home schedule. So it's a good judge to see who's actually looking and making inquiries, and it's good checking the marketplace, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And the time of recording currently is we're in the second week of December, so just so you've got time lapse on this recording. Now cons, not to harp on too negatively, photography and probably timing. They're two of the, I guess, why people wouldn't come on. Photography. Yes, it's Christmas time. We'd probably suggest taking the Christmas tree and the prezzies out, take the photo, and then set it all back up again. That's not a problem.
And look, the homes look nice and Christmassy, so they do look homely as well. So the con is that if you do get your photos done, it does time date or time check that photography for the home. So I suppose it means if you aren't lucky or if you're not in a rush and you're happy to wait your time out and you haven't got a result as quick as what you'd like, as we come into next year a little bit down the track, it does indicate to buyers that your home's been on the market for a longer period than some others. So, but I think the positive on there against it is that it does look nice with the Christmas decorations and more homely too. So it's a negative and a positive.
Exactly. We are positive. And the last thing, and probably the biggest, I guess, hold up could be timing. As I said, we're recording around the 2nd, 11th of December, 10th, 11th of December now. Solicitors will shut down similar time to us, which is around the 20th of January. So if you're thinking of coming on in the next little bit, you probably want to get your contract sorted so that you can get it on the market for the period.
Yeah, you're starting to run out of time, so it's a requirement to have that contract of sale on your typical residential or small acreage home. We do need that to be able to market the property properly and show people through. So with that requirement, it does get a bit tight on time in getting all that together with a conveyancer or solicitor. Your other timing issue with that shutdown period with the solicitors, a lot of them will probably close to the middle of January, is exchanges potentially, if the contracts aren't quite right, getting an exchange in that time frame, and we can't utilise a solicitor service, that then limits the ability to do that. And lastly, obviously photography, getting someone to come and shoot after the end of next week is probably not going to happen now. And banks, so getting finance approvals is going to be tough, I think, as we get close to Christmas. You're talking about multiple departments. It's not just one person that processes a loan these days. It goes through a number of hands. That's going to limit, obviously, buyers' potential of getting their formal approvals through, getting valuations done, all that sort of thing, to be able to wrap a sale up.
So a couple of goods, a couple of small, not so goods.
Yeah.
But overall, that's why you should probably consider selling over the holiday season. Thanks again, Jess.
That's all right.
If anyone's got any messages, feel free to send us a message on any of the platforms you're currently watching. Until next week, thanks again.